You can tell them this is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Ready? Yeah, I'm in my own lane. There ain't nothing else to explain. This is ready or not. This is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Get it all in the frame. They ain't telling we ain't the same. This is. Oh, look, it's that time again. Hey, you on my mind again. World class international. Tell them meet me in Nashville. And it's not up for discussion, just a lot of walking buckets. One player get that medal. 4 weeks, it's all or nothing. We made the rules how we play right now. Give me the ball in my hand right now. Tell them to keep it a band right now. I think we hot in demand right now. Yeah, rise to the challenge, never ran from them. The roster filled with champions. The music still can tell them this is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game.
Oh, yes. We are coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee, the Municipal Auditorium, home of Season 5 of Athletes Unlimited Pro Hoops. We are putting a bow on the night with Game 2 of our doubleheader. The Rhythm taking on the Gold Rush. Both of these teams still looking for win number 1 on the young season, so something's got to give. With that, we welcome you courtside in our new broadcast perch.
Yes.
She is the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops. I'm Cindy Brunson, and Anna Camden is the third member of our broadcast team and will be along in just a minute. It was deja vu all over again for Kia Nurse on day 1. She started out like a house on fire a year ago, and she did the exact same thing Wednesday night.
Yeah, listen, both of these teams are looking for their first win. And for Kia Nurse, you said it, she started off hot last year in Game 1, and she did the same thing Wednesday night, just knocking the ball down from everywhere on the court, knocking down threes. Nice little step back, Kia. I see you. But not only did she score threes, Kia Nurse said, I can be physical and attack the basket. Kia Nurse was huge for her team. She will have to do that tonight if they want to get that first win.
Of course, they will have to try to find a way to contain a player through her AU career has come so close to winning the whole darn thing, and that's Odyssey Sims.
Listen, Odyssey Sims always plays with a chip on her shoulder. Wednesday night, she didn't knock down any threes, but we know what O can do. O can just flat out score the basketball. Odyssey Sims, nice little pull-up J. She did everything she could to try to get a win for her team, attacking the basket. Nice little shot fake up and under finish. Not only did she score in the half court, Odyssey Sims getting out in transition, finishing at the basket. Odyssey was big, but she'll have to do that and some more if they want to get a win tonight.
And here are the graphics to back up the scoring power brought by both Kia Nurse and Odyssey Sims. We are ready to jump it up at the center circle. Our crew chief of referees is Jason Albanza, and the referee is Lauren Namira, and Michael Woods is the umpire. At the center circle, it is the Rhythm wearing blue and Gold Rush wearing black, trimmed in gold. And that ball goes off of the Gold Rush, so the possession will belong to the Rhythm. Jay Petty getting it to Kia Nurse. Natasha Mack handing it off. Nurse, no. And Tiana Muldrow is there for the rebound. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Quickly heads down the floor. Sarah Ashley Barker off on the triple try, and Petty is pushing pace. Lexi Brown to Nurse. Corner 3. That's wet.
Listen, one thing that Gold Rush is going to have to make sure they do, that is find Kia Nurse in transition, because she is not afraid to just step up and knock it down.
Tiana Muldrow coming off a great start. She had 15 points in Wednesday night's opener. That's Bria Hartley off on the triple try. And Mack there with the big rebound. She knows how to clean up the glass. Double figures in rebounds for her in Game 1 with 14. Nurse at the elbow, rattles it home.
You know what I love? Just early on in this game, Kia Nurse being very aggressive, looking to attack, but also just playing at her own pace. She's not going to allow anyone to speed her up.
Kia Stokes on the box. Terrific defense by Mack, but it didn't matter. Nice finish by Stokes.
Yeah, great D, but great patience by Stokes. I would love to see Kia Stokes be more aggressive when she catches the ball down low on the block.
Well, you know her head coach, Becky Hammond, is in the house courtside watching. So there's a little extra incentive.
Always. It always is.
Kia Nurse is already on one early, Cheryl. How's she getting it done?
Yeah, again, Kia Nurse, she knocked down a three. Sarah Ashley Barker has to come out and defend her. Kia Nurse, she's embedded this game, just puts the ball on the deck. Nice shot fake, puts it on the deck, pull up. And now she's at the free throw line.
She's shooting 83% from the stripe so far in this young AU season. Gets the first one to go. And she was very candid. She loves the Athletes Unlimited opportunity because she's using this as a tune-up for her Canadian national team that will break camp as soon as AU is done.
Well, you know, another thing, when I talked to Kia before the game on Wednesday, she also just talked about being healthy.
Yes.
You know, and I think sometimes that kind of goes understated when players are playing healthy. It just gives you a great sense of peace and knowing that you're healthy and you can go out and play the way you're capable of playing.
Bria Hartley pulls from three. Mack, another rebound. Nurse, looking for somebody wearing blue. Lexi Brown limited to just 3 minutes in the opener on Wednesday with an ankle tweak, but she says she's good to go. That ball sails out of bounds, and it will belong to the Gold Rush. Right now, the Rhythm on top, 7-2. It feels like both these teams are just trying to feel each other out right now.
Well, let's not forget, this is only day 2, game 2.
Right.
And again, a lot of these players have never played together. They've never played with each other. So it's going to take some time to get used to playing with each other.
100%. Mack with another rebound. She's going to be at double figures in rips when this is all said and done again.
Yeah, Natasha Mack, she is just a problem on the defensive end and on the boards.
Well, there, Mack picks up the offensive foul for the moving screen. Taking a look at the overview of AU Pro Hoops. If you are new to this, 40 athletes drafted weekly onto 4 teams, the Gold Rush, the Glow, Rhythm, and Eclipse. We have team names this year, which is new. Leaderboard points are accrued by individual point totals as well as winning quarters and winning games. And winning quarters and games is the easiest and fastest way to rack up points here in Athletes Unlimited. 60 points for a quarter win, 180 points for games.
Yeah, and those quarter wins and game win can make a huge difference on where a player finishes on the leaderboard.
The float game from Odyssey Sims should be studied and replicated. It is so beautiful.
And you know, I think a lot of people think that a floater is really easy. But you have to really know what you're doing and understand when to use your floater because you don't use it all the time.
Natasha Mack, the O-board, $1,000 move and a 10-cent finish for Mack Attack. Odyssey Sims kicking it to the corner. Kia Stokes will send it back up top. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Gold Rush. Sarah Ashley Barker loses the handle out of bounds. It will stay with the Gold Rush.
Well, Odyssey Sims, again, nice floater. And when you have a big player coming at you, the length, the size, that's the perfect time to use your floater, and Odyssey Sims understands that.
100%. Bria Hartley will take a seat. Ariel Powers checks in for her, number 23. She had a great debut in AU with 17 points Wednesday night. At the elbow, Powers right into the box score.
Well, first of all, Ariel Powers doing a nice job of rising to the free throw line. Sarah Ashley Barker attacking the free throw line, drawing 2, kicking to a wide open shooter.
Under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Bree Hall giving it back to Shea Petty. Nice bounce pass from Breezy Turner and an and one opportunity. Now, in game 1, we had, or day 1 rather, we had 9 and 1s and they were all completed. So now an opportunity here.
Come on, OG. Nice backdoor by Shea Petty and Brianna Turner. She says, I'm usually on the receiving end, but I see you, guard.
Listen,
the ball.
Those guys have chemistry, not only from Indiana just this past season, but going back to Phoenix when they actually made a playoff push together. So they understand each other's games really well.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Yes, that's how it's done, Biggs. You're just not on the floor to rebound. you can dish dimes as well. And that's what's so great about the evolution of the game, Cheryl, as you've seen from the time that you played in your heyday. Everybody has to be a Swiss Army knife. You don't just get to do one or two things on the floor anymore.
There's so much about the game that's changing, where you hear people talk a lot about positionless basketball, and that's where the game's going. That's what you see.
Kia Stokes with a great rebound. Odyssey Sims. Beautiful dime inside to Muldrow, who finishes.
Odyssey is looking to push the ball on transition. Tiana Muldrow doing a nice job of sprinting the floor.
Odyssey Sims, the product out of Baylor. She knows what it's like to win a national championship. She did that with the Bears. Great block by Stokes. Petty for three. Too strong. Nye swings it over. That ball wouldn't fall. Powers with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Sims. Sims stepping through. Follows her own shot. And nobody is more upset about that than Odyssey right now.
I'm upset too, because I just knew that was about to be real pretty.
Right?
Yeah. But Odyssey's like, let me have that back, please.
Tasha Mack. Mack truck in the lane. That'll work.
That's nice.
I wonder if Tina Charles has been helping her with the hook shot, because that is undefendable.
That was like a running hook shot.
Yeah. Really tough. Speaking of tough, how about Kia Nurse? Off to a white-hot start yet again. And then Aerial Power says, oh yeah, as soon as I come in, you know that ball is gonna fly. Oh, we all about fun up here in Nashville. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is fueled by Gatorade. Taking a look at some of the photos from opening night. Everything is firing on all cylinders here in Nashville. Smiles all around. For more, let's check in with the third member of our broadcast team, Anna Camden. Anna, what do you have?
Thanks, Cindy. I've got some draft strategy for you. Now, the Gold Rush drafted 5 post players, which is half the roster. Izzy Harrison is inactive tonight. We'll send her some get well flowers. But the Rhythm only drafted 2 post players. In fact, Lexi Brown said their opponents better be ready to close out because she drafted shooters. What this means is that we'll probably see some 1 out or 4 out, 1 in. Whereas over here for the Gold Rush, we might see some 2 post players, some high lows, some triangle action, maybe even some horns. But I want to hear from the Hall of Famer. If you're coaching the Gold Rush, Cheryl, how do you take advantage of that size advantage?
Well, first of all, if I'm coaching Anna after you just did that, I'm putting you in the game. That's my first strategy.
I remember her doing some damage at Penn State.
I was like, okay. But I do love Lexi's thought on, I'm drafting guards because we got shooters, so they have to be ready to close out. But on the other side of that, if I'm Gold Rush, I look at that and I'm going to take advantage of my side and say, pound the basketball inside and force Rhythm to understand how they're going to defend us.
Lots of balance for Gold Rush. 5 different players have scored. That 3 wouldn't fall. AP gathers and gets it ahead to Sims. Stops for 3. And that's short. Elena Coates coming up with the rebound. Odyssey off glass, an and one opportunity. The bump and the bucket.
Listen, it's only a matter of time before the 3 ball starts falling for Odyssey. And when it does, she's going to be even more dangerous. Great offensive rebound by Elena Coates, finding her shooter. Odyssey understanding and recognizing that the 3 ball's not falling. Put the ball on the deck, get into the hole, drawing a foul.
Odyssey Sims, a tremendous free throw shooter career. Stepping to the line. And completes the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Jalen Sherrod calling out the play that the Rhythm want to run. Sequoia Holmes into the game.
Well, you know, Anna called it. A 4 out, 1 in. When you have a team full of guards, great team.
Okay, AC.
She said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, I know you're a guard and you're pulling me away from the basket, but I can defend you also.
That's some John Staley taught defense right there. You could see it. The South Carolina players just look different on the floor. That three off the mark by Sequoia Holmes, who's still looking for her first points in AU this season.
Which won't be too long because Sequoia Holmes is a bucket.
100%. Aerial Powers getting it back. Barker, short. Battle for the rebound. Powers coming out of the pack. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it.
Well, I heard the slap up here, Cindy. At least I thought I did.
Oh, I know you thought you did. Because you perked up. Odyssey Sims, nobody made her pick up the basketball, so she said, thank you very much, I'll take two.
Well, she sat there for a minute and she was going to hand it off to Dory Harrison. Meanwhile, Dory is sitting here boxing out saying, no, you take it.
Right? Dory understands the assignment. Let the shooter shoot.
She's like, yeah, I'm going to get the rebound.
Nice turnaround by Nye. Shot wouldn't fall. And Sherrod almost got that basketball right in Powers' kitchen. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. 60 win points to the team that wins this first quarter. It is Gold Rush leading by 3. Just a one-possession game. And Barker comes up with the steal but runs out of real estate. And you are jumping up and down.
No, I don't care that she ran out of real estate.
Okay.
We talked about this on Wednesday night.
Yes.
Sarah Ashley Barker, the energy that she brings, she plays like that the entire game. She competes on both ends. She plays hard. If I am drafting next week, she is absolutely at the top of my draft board.
Energizer Bunny for sure. Shea Petty is like, listen, I know I was going into the trees, but somebody needs to blow a whistle here. Period, full stop. Petty's like, I'm true to this. I'm not new to this.
She's like,
Let
this
me
is
shoot
what
my
I
free
do.
throws.
This is what I do.
Yes. So the Rhythm down by 3. These free throws critical with under 2 minutes to go. Remember that the team that wins the quarter gets those 60 leaderboard points for every player on the roster. Petty unable to connect on the first. To celebrate the 26th season, Athletes Unlimited has teamed up with Peace Collective, a high-quality fashion brand, on a mission to make this world a better place. This limited edition collection is available right now online and at the AU Pro Shop here in Nashville's Municipal Auditorium. Once it's gone, so don't wait. Celebrate with us in style. Odyssey Sims says, my bad, as the ball bounces out of bounds, and the Rhythm have another opportunity to tie or take the lead on this possession with less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kia Nurse off the mark. Coates has the rebound, and Odyssey says, all right, let's run our stuff, Gold Rush.
Well, again, we talked about both of these teams looking for their first win. And the fact that Gold Rush did not win a single quarter on Wednesday night, you know that had to be a conversation they had after the game, before this game,
100%.
every time out.
Yep. Because those are
as
points you just
said,
don't want to leave on the table.
60 points.
Yep. So Kia Nurse picks up the personal foul, her first. Dory Harrison holding her ground beautifully. Barker trying to shake Mack.
Oh, that was pretty.
Good defense by Natasha Mack. The Mack truck from Phoenix. Lots of Phoenix Mercury personnel in the building as well tonight. And that's another cool aspect of Athletes Unlimited. Everybody from every level of basketball pulls through, whether it's college or pro. Petty. Got a little offensive.
Little chicken wing. She got a little chicken wing out there. But Shea Petty looking at her muscles like, am I that strong?
Oh, she that strong. She's from Boston.
Oh, no, I'm looking at her saying, yes, you are.
Okay.
But as a player, you always look at the ref like, ref, I'm not that strong.
Right, I got you. Something tells me when that happened to you, they didn't buy what you were selling. That's all I'm saying. Aerial Powers turning the corner beautifully. Rebecca Harris one of 5 players to have competed in all of the seasons of AU. Mack at the cup. What a finish.
It's just great two-man action.
Natasha Mack, so effective and efficient in her first game. And of course, she had the 14 rebounds, 10 of them on the defensive end. Odyssey Sims stepping through and meeting Mack with the block.
But Natasha Mack, you said that she understands her role. She knows what she does well. She knows what she brings to the team. And she just gets it done on the defensive end.
Barker just couldn't hang on to the Odyssey Sims pass. So Gold Rush clinging to a 2-point lead. Shot clock is off under 12 seconds to go. So Rhythm playing for the quarter win here, and the 60 win points per player on the leaderboard that goes along with it. Petty, triple, is true. Her first triple this season. And that one won't fall, and that is how the Rhythm get it done. Behind playoff Petty's first triple of this new season. How about
better
that?
time to knock down a 3 than right before the quarter to get the quarter win.
Got the quarter win and the 60 points that go along with it. We are off and running here in Nashville. So far, so good if you are a member of the Rhythm at the end of one.
Growing up, I was never a player who had like the crazy handles or was really flashy or shifty, but I took pride in knowing that I can stop somebody's best player no matter how good your handles were. I love just seeing people's faces when they think they're gonna go by you and like, it's like, I got you.
The 2025 Defensive Player of the Year, guard number 34, Shea Petty.
Oh, I was completely shocked. I did not expect it. I don't know who I thought I was going to, and then when they called my number, for some reason I just forgot that I was 34. So I'm like looking around like, who's 34? And everybody's like, you. So to go out there and to show that I can still play some defense, which I'm very proud of. I love to play defense, so I take a lot of pride in that. So to win that award brought my confidence high.
Shea Petty, our reigning Defensive Player of the Year and member of the All-Defensive team from a year ago. But it was the 3-ball where she got offensive at the end of the first quarter that gave the Rhythm that quarter win.
Listen, well, Shea Petty, you called it playoff Petty.
Yes.
Shea Petty can score the basketball. But I do want to say one thing. When she said she forgot she was number 34,
Yeah.
Shea, I don't know if I believe you. Because when you're talking about awards, you're sitting there like, let me see, are they calling my name or number?
Oh, Natasha Mack, a beautiful bounce pass. Lexi Brown with the finish. The evolution in Natasha Mack's game, the last 2 seasons in Phoenix, she got the most playing time she's had in her career, particularly this last season. And she is just making the most of it. Just a living embodiment of every rep is a step. Same goes for Tiana Muldrow. She really showed us what she was about last season and this season. She's breaking out all of the tools in her toolkit. Lexi Brown, triple try, rattles home.
Her stroke is so beautiful. And she doesn't need much time to get the shot off. Okay.
Odyssey Sims, coast to coast.
I love how she just avoided the defense on that shot.
So the Rhythm in front by 2. Shea Petty got a seam. Good defense by Muldrow. And Barker is going to pull it back out. Kia Stokes flashing. That's a little too tall for Muldrow. And that's an instant, Cheryl, of the teams. They just haven't played that much together. So you don't know who's rolling to the cup, exactly where they want the basketball. We're going to see a couple of those miscues.
Absolutely. And the thing is, even next week, we'll probably see the same thing because you're going to be playing with different players.
Yeah. But I think that's the exciting part of the challenge of AU, is adapting to the personnel and maximizing your skill set to fit those around you. Aerial Powers trying to shake Kia Nurse. Powers into a double team. Mack says thank you very much, and a late whistle blows, and I don't know about that one, Cheryl. I'm just saying. I saw a lot of ball. And Natasha Mack is arguing her case. And Jason Alabanza is not hearing any of it. So Ariel Power steps to the free throw line for the Gold Rush.
It looked like a little contact. A little bit.
Whew, she holds that ball so long, I would be in lane violation land. Like, woo. But I like that. She calms herself, lowers that heart rate.
Well, you have 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. So with that free throw, we are tied at 23 points apiece. It was the Rhythm, thanks to the last-second heroics of Shea Petty, winning quarter number 1. Kia Nurse triple is true.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Such a great set. Great offensive set. And Kia Nurse, she, just like Lexi Brown, does not need a lot of time to get her shot off.
100% quick trigger. Muldrow with the answer right back at you. A unique feature of Athletes Unlimited Pro Hoop is the fact that the players who are playing in the game sit down in the chair and join us for a chair chat. We are happy to welcome Aaliyah Nye to the telecast. It is your first season at AU. What do you think so far?
I'm having fun. I'm enjoying playing with other people, getting to know the girls. I like how the scoreboard is up there and just learning all the new things that AU comes with.
Okay, so Aaliyah, I know it's different from like your regular 5-on-5 as far as the scoring, right?
Yes, for sure.
So how conscious are you when you're on the court? How conscious are you of shooting the ball, not shooting the ball, turnovers?
I'm not really paying attention to that. I just want to go out there and play my game. But I think what I'm more focused on is winning the quarter and winning the game, because that's going to get you the most points.
Yes, it is. And oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot this. Congratulations on your WNBA championship.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
What did that feel like coming in as a rookie and getting to play some minutes to win your first championship?
Yes, it was an amazing feeling. I got to learn from some of the greats. I mean, Asia, Chelsea, Jackie, Jewel, Dana. Like, I got to learn a lot from those people, and just being able to play even is amazing. It was a good year.
I would say that's a very good year indeed. And your coach, Becky Hammond, is courtside here tonight. There's a timeout on the floor, so I bet you got to go join the huddle.
Yes.
Thanks so much for the time, Aaliyah. Can't wait to talk to you and about you the rest of this season. With that, we will step aside, grab a snack, and come on back.
Welcome back to Nashville. It is night 2, game 4 of this season. The Gold Rush lead 31-29 as we are in the middle of this second quarter. And take a look at Sarah Ashley Barker. Just 10 months ago, she wasn't a professional basketball player. 10 months ago, I wasn't a sideline reporter. We were both college basketball players playing against each other. I'm not going to tell you who won the game, which should tell you who won that game. But I got to catch up with her prior to this season, and we just talked about how fast time flies, how much has changed in just 10 months. And Cheryl, you know a little something about making the transition from college hoops to pro hoops. What was the hardest part of that transition for you?
Oh, hold on, Cheryl, before you answer. So, Anna, are you telling me that Alabama beat Richmond? Was that the bottom line there?
That was the bottom line. I was trying to avoid saying it, Cindy.
I got you. I wanted the facts out there. Okay, well, Cheryl, continue.
You said it without saying it. When you said I won't tell you who won, you kind of said it. But, you know, for me, the thing is the unknown, right? Like you're stepping into the world and the space of the unknown. Like, what is this going to be like for me? The competition that I'm going against. And for a lot of these players, like the rookies, obviously, you're stepping into the world of great talent, great athletes, and you're always going to question if you're doing the right thing. But I will say this, and I've said it about Sarah Ashley Barker. She came in, even watching her with the Sparks, just playing with the confidence, and that's what you got to do. You got to believe that you're ready for that stage.
tremendous defensive stand held down by Natasha Mack as the Rhythm have a chance to either tie or take the lead on this possession under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It was the Rhythm winning quarter number 1 thanks to a last-second three-point shot by Shea Petty.
Well, Cindy, having a player like a Kia Stokes and a Natasha Mack who can just patrol the paint, it does a lot for your confidence as a perimeter player, right? It allows you to get out and really pressure the ball, deny the ball, because you know.
So that's how you won so many Defensive Player of the Year awards, because you had Tina Thompson protecting the rim.
I had Tina Thompson.
Yes.
I had Wanda Guyton. I had Tammy Jackson. But it makes a difference when you know that you have help there, right? You have your big girl in the paint, and she's not going to give anything up easy.
100%. Natasha Mack stepping to the free throw line, where she has really improved as a free throw shooter. Just her overall game is so impressive.
I just love how confident she's playing. And that's on both ends of the floor.
Well, it's so funny. I had her in Big 12 action when she was at Oklahoma State on her way to winning National Defensive Player of the Year. And I knew if she figured out just a tiny bit of offense that she was destined to be in the WNBA. She just was a woman on the floor in that game.
Well, and again, the size. Like, she has something you can't teach or
The
coach.
wingspan.
Yes.
6'11".
Yes.
6'11".
You can't teach that.
No. 5.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Powers off the mark from 3. Sherrod dying for the rebound like she was on a pogo stick.
You gotta find her.
Lexi Brown buries the 3.
You gotta find her. You know her dad, T. Brown, is in here somewhere saying, "That's my baby."
A member of the player development squad here at Athletes Unlimited. Lexi almost came away with the steal. Sherrod on the deck. Battle for the basketball. Jump ball is called.
Well, if you're going to leave a player open in transition, I tell you what, it better not be Lexi Brown, because that's exactly what she's going to do, is step up and knock it down.
What do we call her?
I see you, sexy Lexi.
That's what I was looking for. Sexy Lexi. 3 for 3 from deep. Hello. The next time somebody has a three-point shooting competition, please invite Lexi Brown. She can knock it down. Sequoia Holmes off the mark. Another opportunity for the Gold Rush to pull even or tie here. Remember, it was the Rhythm winning the first quarter and those 60 leaderboard points per player that go along with it. You flex, go ahead and flex, because that was nice.
Ooh, that was tough, Odyssey. Ooh, child.
Kia Nurse trying to shake Muldrow. Initiated the contact, and Muldrow is arguing her case. That's a veteran move right there by Kia Nurse.
Absolutely. Well, Kia knows that Muldrow has the size on her, but doing a really nice job of using her body and able to draw the foul.
Calling all young hoopers, AU pro basketball player Deja Kelly is bringing her youth basketball camp to Nashville. Join Deja Sunday, February 15th in Nashville Municipal Auditorium for an afternoon of skill building, fundamentals, and fun. Camp is open to boys and girls grades 1 through 8. Spots are limited, so visit DejaKellyCamp.com to sign up now. And Deja Kelly will be Cheryl's guest at the Half coming up on the Half Show.
Yeah, super excited to talk to Deja Kelly.
Yes. Odyssey Sims leading all scorers with 13 points. O is on one. Powers with the steal. Protecting the basketball beautifully. Stops, pops, and hits.
Oh, that's nice, AP.
She can go on a heater in a hurry. Under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Lexi Brown trying to shake defenders. Finds a seam. Ball wouldn't fall. Natasha Mack, rebound, put back. Too strong off the glass. That angle was tough. Odyssey Sims says, slow down. We've got the basketball. We've got the lead and an opportunity to win this quarter and the 60-quarter win points that go along with it. That is the best and fastest way for players to move up the leaderboard, winning quarters and winning games.
Well, and you know, again, Gold Rush, they have yet to win a quarter.
Yes. In the first quarter, Gold Rush had 17 points. Here in the second quarter, they've scored 20. Offense aplenty. Lexi Brown denied by Barker. I think
really
Lexi
good
wanted
D.
a foul call, didn't get it.
That's really good D.
What made it good defense?
Well, Sarah Ashley Barker, again, just using her feet. That's all ball. She got it up top. Lexi, I love you, but that's a good block, girl. Sarah Ashley Barker, though. She is a defender.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. We talked about this on Wednesday. She defends 1 through 4, and she never gives up on the play.
Bree Hall picking up the foul away from the basketball, so the Rock will turn over to the Gold Rush. They're up by 2 with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. Muldrow. I hope our floor mics are picking up the fact that Reese Turner is talking. Basket is waved off because Barker stepped out of bounds.
No. Did she step out or they call a foul?
I thought they called a foul and stepped out.
Ref, just give her
Okay.
continuation.
There we go.
That was
No
nice.
continuation.
Oh.
So now it'll be ball out of bounds on the side.
She is a strong ball.
Yep. Tuff, tough. Muldrow being defended by Turner. Shot clock getting skinny. Powers. Nice pass by Barker. What a finish by AP.
I see you flexing AP.
Paint
Great pass
point
by
dominance. It's a little 6-0 run by the Gold Rush with 2.5 minutes to go. And the paint point dominance really impressive. Plus 20 points by Team Gold Rush.
Well, you see AP down low on the block, working hard, posting up on Nye, and SAB just doing a nice job getting a great angle, good lob pass. I see the flex, AP.
Everything going Gold Rush's way. 39-35.
Big dog.
Thank you, Ariel Powers, for wearing the mic. Kia Vaughn coaching up her crew, and I love that Kia Vaughn is here and coaching. I go right back into my Rutgers mode. I'm watching C. Vivian Stringer coach her up, taking teams, with her and Essence Carson. Yeah, it's all the good vibes.
Yeah, you know what's so good about it is, one, just giving these young ladies an opportunity to coach, to be a head coach.
Yes.
Danielle Viglione, she's been a part of AU forever, and now we add Ednisha Curry.
Yes.
It's for me, it's just so incredible to see, and they have a lot of knowledge to give to these young women.
Oh, 100%. Kia Nurse, too strong from deep. Long rebound. Corralled for a second by Aaliyah Nye, and then the ball gets poked out of bounds. Tremendous defense by the Gold Rush. They'll have to defend a little bit more. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Petty giving it up to Rebecca Harris. Too strong at the cup. I know she wants that back. I think she felt like she might run into more defense.
A wide open layup. That's a great take by Rebecca Harris. Just not able to finish. Good catch.
How did Odyssey find her? What? Okay.
Listen, when you're playing with a player like Odyssey Sims, you got to always have your hands ready because she will find you.
UConn on UConn crime there with Bria Hartley stopping Kia Nurse. Powers giving it to Muldrow. She thought about the three. Turner right there. Terrific closeout defense. Hartley pulls. No. And Nurse is looking for teammates in rhythm jerseys wearing blue. Shea Petty steps into three. She knew it was off, followed her shot, but Powers is there. Terrific play by by Nye to get in the way and create the possession change.
Well, Anna talked about Lexi's draft strategy. She said she wanted to get shooters, so the other team, they've got to be ready to close out. And when you look at them in transition, all the guards are going to spread out around the three-point line, allowing the big to feel the paint and work the paint as much as they want to, and they're always looking to kick out to shooters.
So it'll be ball out of bounds underneath. 21 seconds on the shot clock for the Rhythm. Down 4 in this quarter. Gold Rush looking to just win a quarter after getting shut out by the Eclipse in game 1 on Wednesday. Kia Nurse, too strong. Barker with the rebound. And great ball control by Barker, just letting the defense sag away and give her space to operate. She's not going to make a bad decision. Odyssey Sims has that ball poked away, and then Kia Stokes says, give it to me. Sims bouncing to Barker beautifully. Wow!
Great basketball. That's just a beautiful basketball play. Sarah Ashley Barker sees Odyssey Sims driving, and instead of her standing at the three-point line, she cuts back door for a nice layup.
Boy, Barker is stocked up for sure. So impressive here in her first game and a half in AU. Breezy Turner a little too strong. Shot clock is off. 12 seconds to go before we hit the half. It looks like the Gold Rush will finally win a quarter, and the 60 leaderboard points that go with that.
Yeah.
Look at this slip to the cup, Cheryl.
And
this
it's
is
just
gorgeous.
basketball and ball movement. Odyssey attacking the paint. Sarah Ashley Barker, nice job of cutting back door, and Odyssey will find you. Nice finish.
Good things happen when you move without the basketball,
Yes,
boys
it
and
does.
girls.
Yes, it does.
Odyssey Sims. And that is how the second quarter will end. Gold Rush on top 41-35 and winning that quarter 24-17. So for the first time this season, Gold Rush wins a quarter and the 60 leaderboard points that go along with it for every player on the roster. Oh, we're just getting started here in Nashville. Up next, it's the half show. Do stick and stay. A beautiful and thankfully warmer night tonight here in Nashville, Tennessee, home of Athletes Unlimited Season 5. Here in Game 2, we're at the half, where the Gold Rush have the lead, 41-35. We're ready to go with the half show for you. And I want to kick it over to my sister from another mister. She is the Hall of Famer, Cheryl Swoops, the 3-time gold medalist, the 4-time WNBA champion, with things that you need to know, especially here in Black History Month. Cheryl, take it away.
Thank you, Cindy. My sister from another mister. You know, they say you can't grow the game if you don't know the game. And today, I want you to know a little something about the All-American Redheads. They were the first women's professional basketball team that played for 50 straight years, from 1936 to 1986. And yeah, all players were required to have red hair. And if you didn't have red hair, you had to dye it to match everybody else's red hair. They traveled across the U.S., Canada, Mexico, and the Philippines, and they played mostly against men's teams. The All-American Redheads were founded in 1936 by C.M. Olson. You see the red hair? Even the coach had red hair. And let me just tell you guys, I don't want to hear problems about transportation, because the transportation that these ladies had was not first class compared to what we think it is. They were inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2012, and the All-American Redheads were definitely history on the hardwood. These are some ladies we should all recognize and remember. Thank you, ladies. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for joining us.
Here.
Yep, you can sit right there. So we did history, but we got to do a little history, and then we're going to do current players.
Okay.
We have the one and only Deja Kelly. Deja, thank you for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
And
Happy
you
to
look
be here.
cute. You
Thank
look
you,
cute.
thank
You
you.
always look cute.
Thank
always
you.
Look cute.
I try. You look great.
Oh, thank you. So, listen, we're going to talk a little W, your career,
Okay.
and then I need the people to get to know who you are.
Yes.
So, obviously, your WNBA career didn't start off the way you wanted it to.
Right.
And I said start off because you got bright things in your future.
Thank you.
So, tell me how you dealt with everything that happened your first season in the WNBA.
Yes, it was a roller coaster of a journey, just as my first year as a pro. But, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Just being able to get the opportunity with Vegas, just being able to have that training camp opportunity, being the opportunity to play and show kind of what I can do.
Yeah.
That was my introduction to the W. And really just staying ready. That's the mindset that you have to have. It's a tough business. It's a tough league to make, especially while we're still waiting on new CBA and roster expansion and things like that. But yeah, for me personally, I just knew I had to stay mentally tough because I knew that I know I belong. It was just a matter of when. And I had to stay away from looking at other people's journeys and what was going on and just focus on knowing that my time is coming and that God has a plan for me. And
Yes, He
I just need to
does.
continue to follow that path, and I know it'll work out in my favor.
First of all, I'm glad you said you belong because you 100% belong, right? And everybody's journey is different.
Yes.
And in that journey, you chose to play in AU. This is your first season. What led you to that decision to play in AU this year?
Just the opportunity to hoop. I think 5v5 basketball is something that I need reps at just continuously against other really good pros. And I think this was just, the best option for me in this offseason. And again, my first kind of real opportunity as a pro. This is my first kind of pro start. So, yeah, the opportunity was presented to me, and I'm so thankful to AU because I've heard so many great things. I've heard so many players come out just filled with joy and confidence and going into their next seasons, wherever that may be. And that's just what I'm looking to, continue to maintain and continue to grow, as well as there's so many great players here who have established themselves. So being able to learn from them, be a sponge, how can I get better? How can I continue to learn and grow as a player so I can carry that on to whatever is next for me?
And speaking of getting better, how do you plan on using AU to help develop your game?
There's a numerous of things. There's so many different reads. I think because AU, you have such a short time, it's testing me as a leader. It's testing me as the floor general that I have to play. Just being a playmaker, there's just a lot of just read and react, and it's so quick because you don't have any plays. Like you have very few plays, you have very few sets. So it's really just about how can I get into flow with these other players and how can I just make plays and go from there. So that's kind of what I'm looking to get better at.
Yeah, so you got to be quick on your feet, right?
Yeah.
Because from week to week, you're changing teams and
Yeah.
all the things. So let's step away from basketball on the court. Who is Deja Kelly, and what do you want people to know about Deja Kelly, the person, not the basketball player?
Yeah, I always emphasize the basketball player, but everyone knows that. So as the person, I just like to say I'm a competitor in everything I do, but I just describe myself. I know I'm a businesswoman. I love my family. I'm God's child. But yeah, just a businesswoman, someone who's multifaceted, very versatile. I do a lot of different things outside of basketball, which I personally think is great. That's good to, if I know I have different talents, why not put them to use and why not try to capitalize off of them? So, doing broadcasting, trying to get into that, doing modeling, just being a businesswoman, being an investor, trying to grow my portfolio in that way. There's so many
things.
all the things. So
All
there's
the
so many
things.
different things I'm trying to grow, but yes, and continue to grow as a person.
Well, speaking of modeling, I stalked you on social media a little bit. So we were actually able to go find some pictures of you modeling.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to take a look at these photos and
let's see
tell us maybe who you were modeling for, what you
Okay.
were modeling for.
All right, let's see.
I don't know if you can remember.
Okay.
So I know you did some Tommy Hilfiger.
Yes.
Did you do some modeling?
Yep.
Yeah?
I was a brand ambassador for Tommy
Okay.
Hilfiger. Yep.
Okay,
So
and
I
who
did some-
else?
I did it I walked in New York Fashion Week for Actively Black. Yes. For Actively Black and Romeo Hunt. So I actually walked my first shows there, which was super fun, and that's always been a dream of mine, especially at Fashion Week.
Girl,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Don't say you walk like that, because you walk.
I walked.
Yeah, you
Yes.
did the thing.
Yes.
And what about broadcasting? Talk a little bit about your broadcasting.
Yeah, that's always been a dream of mine, a career that I want to do, post-basketball career, post-playing career. So I've been getting reps. I got a lot of reps with the Big Ten recently. They've allowed me to do some in-studio stuff, which has been great. That's something, being able to just talk the game.
Yeah.
I have a really high IQ, so just being able to, and I love being in front of the camera too. So that's a lot of fun. But no, broadcasting is a career that I am hoping to do that while I'm also playing in the off season. Like you see some players, you see Candace, you've seen Aaliyah Boston do it, Chelsea Gray. So trying to make that both thing, but for sure a long-term career, I can definitely see it in my future.
Listen, you are multifaceted, very talented, all the things you do off the court, but I got to say to you, I am so excited to see what you're going to do in the W. I'm putting it out there because that's absolutely where you belong.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that coming from you, so I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll be back with Anna after this.
Welcome back to the half show, where the Gold Rush are fighting to pull out their first win over the Rhythm. I'm Anna Camden alongside the fantastic duo of Cindy Brunson and Cheryl Swoops, who I'll be throwing it to in just a minute here. But first, let's talk about women in sports. Just 2 days ago was National Girls and Women in Sports Day. An amazing, amazing celebration. And Athletes Unlimited partnered with Playmakers Nashville to celebrate that with a breakfast. Let's take a look now.
National Girls and Women in Sports Day is a nationwide celebration recognizing the achievements of girls and women in sports and the impact of athletes.
The figure is 94%, I think, of women in C-suite roles played sports at some point in their life, 52% of which played at the collegiate level.
Yeah, not to brag, but I was a line leader in kindergarten.
While yes, we're trying to win basketball games, like the emphasis is on how do I help them grow when their playing days are done.
That's bigger than the playing for me, because it's about caring about other people when it's not your turn, and I think that's like a lifelong thing, and that's beyond basketball.
February 4th, 2026 also marks the official launch of Playmakers Nashville.
I've been a woman in sports my entire life. I've held a basketball in my hand since they were big enough to hold a basketball, so it was special for me to be a part of that breakfast. And now we're going to throw it over to two other iconic women in sports. You might know them, Cindy Brunson, Cheryl Swoops. Take it over.
Ooh, Anna, I tell you what, we're going to have to start Venmoing you some funds for introductions like that. Appreciate you. You know her. She is Cheryl Swoops, the Hall of Famer. I am Cindy Brunson. We are so glad to have you with us here for season 5.
Crazy, right?
And we've been here since day one.
Day one.
Ooh.
We ain't new to this. We true to this.
That part. And you know who else is also true to this?
Oh, yeah.
And she has been here since day one? Odyssey Sims.
Oh, yeah.
She leads all scorers with 13 points here at the half.
Well, it was just a matter of time before Odyssey Sims just came to life. No, she's yet to hit a three, but she's scoring in so many different ways for her team, pushing the ball in transition, finishing at the rim. You gotta close out on her because she is deadly from the three, even though she hasn't made one yet. But Odyssey Sims, with the ball in her hands, she just creates space for herself and everyone else around her.
Kia Nurse picked up right where she left off from game one.
Yeah, Kia Nurse finished with 12 points in the first half because she also is just flat out scoring the basketball. She's knocking down threes, putting the ball on the deck. Nice little pull-up, Jay. Just doing a really good job of moving without the basketball. You have to find Kia Nurse, get a hand up, close out on her because her stroke is smooth.
There are the numbers. Odyssey Sims still looking to make her first three-point basket here in season number 5, but we know that's coming, Cheryl.
Oh, it's just a matter of time. And it's crazy crazy that we're saying she's yet to make a three because that's what Odyssey Sims does. But what I love about her, though, is she's not holding her head down. She's continuing to attack and dominate the game in other ways.
Lexi Brown also filling it up. 3 for 3 from deep. She's got 11 points. And Ariel Powers backing up Sims beautifully with a dozen of her own. As we look at our game summary, the Gold Rush started on an 8-0 run to win quarter number 2. The Rhythm playing basketball beautifully with 8 assists on 11 made field goals.
Yeah, there's no wonder they have 8 assists. And, you know, we talked about this in the first half. I just love the ball movement. I love the player movement. I love the ball movement. And they need to continue to do that the second half if they want to walk out of here with their first win.
It will be Rhythm with the basketball to start this second half. Lexi Brown giving it up to Kia Nurse. Turner and Nurse playing a little two-woman game. Back to Lexi Brown with the shot clock getting really skinny. And Muldrow will pick up the personal foul for living in Lexi shorts.
Well, as a coach, right, shot clock's down to 3.
Yes.
And you bailed her out. Lexi really didn't have anywhere to go with that basketball.
So fresh 14 seconds on the shot clock for Team Rhythm wearing blue. That's a new addition for Athletes Unlimited Pro Hoops this season. Team names instead of just the captain's names and colors. It is Bria Hartley leading the Gold Rush. Lexi Brown leading the Rhythm. Natasha Mack couldn't get that shot to fall in front of her Phoenix Mercury contingent that is here tonight. We'll break those guys down in just a bit. Muldrow ready to set a screen for Barker. And now this Gold Rush offense resets. A miscommunication there, and Lexi Brown says thank you very much. Natasha Mack, up and in.
That's tough. Great finish. Great finish.
Natasha Mack already with 7 points to go along with her 8 rebounds. Muldrow gives up her dribble, gives it up to Odyssey Sims. Floater wouldn't fall. Shea Petty pushing pace. Nice.
Oh, good D.
Tremendous defense by Barker, who gets the ball back, and now she is running the break for the Gold Rush. Good recovery defense by Shea Petty. Gold Rush on top, 41-37. Oh, Barker! Okay, Kia Stokes says thank you very much for 2.
Ooh, that was
and
nice.
I tell you what, that is such a beautiful art. The bounce pass can just create so many beautiful angles.
Well, and the thing about the bounce pass though is you gotta put it right on the money, like Shea Petty just put it right on the money with that 3.
Well, now that first one fell, she's like, okay, I got this.
Well, and as a shooter, sometimes that's all you need is to see that one go through the net. That's why, like, as soon as Odyssey Sims knocks down her first one, it might be a problem.
Barker, nothing but net.
Woo! I see you, SAB.
Sarah
I gotta come up
Ashley
with a nickname for her. I know it can't be sad, so I gotta come up with a good nickname
All
for
right,
her.
got you. Lexi Brown, her first miss from distance tonight. Thought she was gonna pull again. Gives it out. Baseline jumper, Turner, too strong. Muldrow there with the rebound, and now Odyssey Sims is trying to beat everybody wearing a blue jersey and earns a trip to the free throw line.
Kia's like, I did not foul. But the Rhythm, you talk about what they're doing on the offensive end, just pushing the ball in transition. Lexi Brown said, I'll wait for you. Natasha Mack filling the lane, nice finish. And Gold Rush, Sarah Ashley Barker, nice 2-man action, finding Kia Stokes rolling for 2. That's beautiful basketball.
So Odyssey Sims steps to the free throw line for a couple of shots. Hits the first one. Can you believe Jaden is 5? He was just new to this world when this league started.
He was a baby.
Yes.
He looks just like his mama.
I know. Just a sweet, sweet little boy. After Odyssey tells her teammates where to go and where to be, she buries the second of 2. Tasha Mack's like, somebody that's a guard needs to come help me with this basketball.
I don't want it.
Right? Lexi Brown lost the handle but was fouled by Dory Harrison. So it'll be ball out of bounds underneath, or actually on the side for Team Rhythm wearing blue.
I love how Dory Harrison, she's always talking on defense.
100%. Lexi Brown wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Harrison pulls from 3. Battle for the rebound, won by Petty. Out ahead to Brown. Oh, that's a nice finish.
You know, in regular pickup, though, you have to cross half court before you can get the ball and score.
Dory Harrison, right at the rim, is going to shoot some free throws. A reminder, Team Gold Rush playing a little short-handed as Izzy Harrison and Air Hearn are inactive for today's game. So the roster of 10 shrinks to 8, but you wouldn't know it by looking at the box score because Gold Rush have the lead, 48-42. For more on Dory, here is Anna.
Well, Dory and Izzy Harrison have only played together twice in Athletes Unlimited. The last time, week 1 of last year. They have a record of 2-2 right now, and while Izzy is out tonight and most of last game, this game is a tiebreaker to the will they will have a winning or losing record as a duo.
Ooh, all right. More sauce in the recipe. I like it. And there is Izzy. I tell you what, the times that she is not available to play, I dare you to find a better dressed player on the bench than Izzy Harrison. I'm not kidding. And there is Air Hearn as well. Hope to see those guys back soon.
These are 2 huge pieces, not just for Gold Rush, whatever team they're on, but when I look at Gold Rush right now from a big standpoint, they absolutely could use Izzy. And Air Hearn, Air is just going to come out and compete and play hard, so they're absolutely missing 2 big pieces.
100%. Shea Petty, little push shot wouldn't fall. Battle for the rebound, won by Petty. Out to Nurse for 3, that'll work.
Such a pretty shot here.
Her release is so quick.
Yes.
And a great pass from Petty to put it right in her shooting pocket. Sims doesn't get the roll. Battle for the rebound. Ball is poked out of bounds and will stay with the Gold Rush. Gold Rush wearing black trimmed in gold. Rhythm wearing blue.
That's not so good.
And it is Did you release the ball that fast? No, you didn't.
I don't think I did. No.
Close.
No,
I didn't. Aaliyah and I just picking pockets. And Jalen Sherrod leaves it short right at the rim. Dancing with the basketball is Odyssey Sims. She kicks it out to Ariel Powers. That 3 is short, and Turner is there for the rebound.
Well, and that was a great closeout by Sequoia Holmes.
Yes,
Come on,
Jalen Sherrod! That was gorgeous. And with that, Team Gold Rush needs time because it is a run here by the Rhythm and a 2-point game as a result. Jalen Sherrod, gorgeous bounce pass and the finish by 9. Woo, that's nice. Kia Nurse with 15 huge points. She is 3 for 8 from 3, and that release, Cheryl, is a thing of beauty. How in the world does Kia Nurse separate herself as a hooper with that shot?
Listen, and it's so pretty, and her shot is just so pure. But here's the thing with shooters. First of all, you got to always be ready.
Yep.
With Kia Nurse, both of those 3s we just saw, she came ready, right? She's already in her stance. She gets the ball in her shooting pocket so quick. but also her follow through. A lot of shooters, when they shoot, they push the ball. They don't hold the follow through. You hear the saying, keep your hand in the cookie jar?
Yeah.
Kia Nurse, her follow through. Let me see. Don't put me on the spot.
Okay, all right.
Don't put me. I can't do
you're
it
not
with
on
the
the
jacket,
spot.
Cindy. Oh,
Nope.
we're going to do one hand, though, because.
Okay, there you go.
Damn.
That's okay. They're not going to take
dang.
away your gold medals. They're not going to take away your gold medals. That's okay. No worries. Out of the timeout, Gold Rush with the basketball. The lead is down to 2. Team Gold Rush has led by as many as 8. And a whistle away from the basketball as Jalen Sherrod and Odyssey Sims got tied up. It'll be ball out of bounds on the side as Sherrod picks up her second personal foul. Kia Stokes leaving it for Aerial Powers. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. Each team won a quarter in that first half, and the 60 leaderboard points to go along with it. Muldrow, I will have whatever she is having. Goodness gracious, she is on a tear.
You know, there are some players, when you watch them play, you can tell they've spent time working on their game. And Tiana Muldrow is one of those players from Wednesday night.
Yes.
She came in ready to play, and you can tell she's been working on her game.
Yeah, she had 15 points in the opener. Now, Gold Rush wasn't able to win that game or a quarter on that day, but she looked fantastic. Muldrow, again, all alone. That one wouldn't fall. Sherrod with the rebound, trying to shake Barker. Barker's on her hip. Nobody picked up ball, and Sherrod goes coast to coast.
Yeah, between Sherrod and Odyssey, you got quick on quick.
Ooh, speed for days. Barker against the veteran Nurse. Nye in there. That ball did everything but fall. And I'm with Barker. She stood there and looked and said, come on. Come on.
Like, and it sat there for an hour.
Yep. We have a timeout on the floor. We're going to stay right here. And let's go into the game. Thank you, Aerial Powers, for being mic'd up.
Gotcha. I'm coming. Oh, yep, gotcha. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm always looking for you. I got you. I don't know if that was too quick of a pass. No. Okay. Y'all, keep running, too. You feel that, big body? Talk to me.
Yeah, Aerial Powers, first of all, has always been very vocal, but what she is doing for Gold Rush, she is just getting it done. 12 points so far, but Aerial Powers just being a big body, attacking the basket, putting the ball on the deck, finishing around the rim. When Aerial Powers gets going, she's very tough to stop, finishing through contact. I see the flex. I love it.
Of course, she was a 2019 WNBA champion with the Mystics and a 3-time consensus All-Big Ten first-teamer, including her freshman year, where she was the program's first freshie to be all-conference. That is nothing to shake a stick at.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
So it is Gold Rush with the lead, 52-49. Team Gold Rush and Team Rhythm both looking to secure a victory here in Week 1 as they both come in winless so far on the young season. Team Rhythm led by Captain Lexi Brown. Team Gold Rush by Captain Bria Hartley. Sarah Ashley Barker continuing to impress here in her first AU season. Team Rhythm leading this quarter 14-11. Gold Rush still winning the game 52-49. Remember, 60 leaderboard points go to the team that wins each quarter, and 180 points goes to the team that wins the game. And those are the two fastest ways to accrue leaderboard points. Kia Nurse up and in.
I see you, OG.
I'm
she
telling
was like,
you.
and one. On another note, correct me if I'm wrong, but Aaliyah Nye and Sarah Ashley Barker played together at Alabama?
Correct.
So I'm sure they probably defended each other a little bit in college.
Yeah. Yep. In those scrimmages, running back and forth. Mack just dropping Sims. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Nye waiting for teammates wearing blue. Skip pass over to Nurse, right in her shooting pocket. We told you what would happen when you get her the rock. Kia Nurse, 20 points.
And Kia Nurse is always ready to shoot the basketball. If you give her a good pass, it's only a catch and shoot because she stays ready.
And it's gone. Aerial Powers cannot answer. And the Rhythm have the lead in the game. And in this quarter, 19-11, Jalen Sherrod is going to shoot some free throws. Let's watch Nurse work.
Well, it doesn't matter where the ball is. Aaliyah Nye penetrating. She knows where her shooter is. Just a nice catch it in a pocket and release. I see you, Kia Nurse. And then she had to give you the little 3 signal, just in case you didn't see it.
Nurse leading all scorers with 20. Jalen Sherrod hits the first freebie. Athletes Unlimited Women's Sports Bar Alliance is a national network where fans celebrate women's sports, athletes, the games, and each other. For more information and to find a location nearest you, visit auposports.com. They are everywhere, and I love it. I found the location in Arizona, so that is cool. Everything is happening in the desert, by the way. When we're not talking about basketball here in Tennessee, we're talking about where everybody's going to be, and I assume you're going to hit me up here come April, Women's Final Four, on the West Coast for the first time since 1999 in the Western Time Zone.
Most definitely.
In Phoenix, Arizona, first weekend in April. Nurse, triple, no. Ball is tipped out and lands with Odyssey Sims. She's like, enough of
that
this.
one back.
I know. Sims doesn't get the roll. Mack, another rebound. And Kia Nurse will hold. Natasha Mack already with 11 rebounds to go along with her 7 huge points. She flirted with a double-double in game 1, finished with 14 rebounds and 9 points. Rhythm up by 2. Little step through by Sherrod, but she couldn't finish. Minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Rhythm trying to win this quarter, leading comfortably 21-13.
You got Odyssey Sims and Jalen Sherrod down low.
Woo, that is a battle.
Up.
Yep. Kia Nurse giving it up to Jalen. She pulls from distance. No. And Aerial Powers is there for the rip. Under a minute to go here in the third. Kia Stokes not going to miss from there.
Great job pushing the ball in transition. Big girl filling the lane. Aerial Powers doing a good job finding Kia Stokes.
So we're tied at 56 in the game. The quarter is being won handily by the Rhythm. Nye attacking, trying to split the D, and gets the roll. It is the bump and the buckets.
Well, Aaliyah Nye is known to be a shooter, but doing a good job moving without the basketball, keeping her dribble alive, attacking 1, 2, 3, and 1. I have no idea how that shot went in.
And for more on Aaliyah Nye, let's check in with Anna.
Well, one of Aaliyah Nye's goals this season was to become more than a shooter. She knows she can knock it down from deep. Everyone knows that. But she wanted to expand her game and get to the rim more, just like that and one we just saw.
Awesome stuff, Anna. Thanks so much. Time winding down here in the third quarter. And with the lead and the basketball, Jalen Sherrod smartly pulls the ball back. It is Team Rhythm winning the game 58-56 and winning this quarter handily 23-15. And those 60 leaderboard points per player that go along with winning each and every quarter. Sherrod will head back to the free throw line. Sarah Ashley Barker picking up her second personal foul, sending Sherrod back to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Sherrod gets the first one to go. Jalen Sherrod now with 5 points to go along with 4 rebounds and a couple of really nice assists. She hits the pair. This is good if it goes. And it almost went. So it is Team Rhythm winning the quarter handily, 25-15. And the 60 leaderboard points per player on the roster that goes along with it. Come back for the final 10 minutes.
You can tell them this is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Ready? Yeah, I'm in my own lane. There ain't nothing else to explain. This is ready or not. This is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Get it all in the frame. They ain't telling we ain't the same. This is
our court, our game. Thank you, Deja, for bringing us back from break. Team Rhythm winning that third quarter by 10 and leading the game by 4 as we head to the final 10 minutes. Team Rhythm with 10 bench points in that third quarter, a true team effort. Cheryl, I know you love to break this game down. What do you have?
Well, if Gold Rush is going to get back in this game, they need to have more team basketball like this. Just look at the spacing. You see Sarah Ashley Barker coming off, nice down screen from Muldrow to find AP for a nice jumper. And I love a two-man action. Kia Stokes right here setting the screen. Sarah Ashley Barker doing a nice job of keeping her head up, her eyes up. Kia Stokes rolling to the basket for an easy 2.
So as we get set to start this fourth quarter of play, Kia Nurse, for the second time in as many days, has hit the 20-point mark, and she's done that now 4 times in her AU career. Lots of balanced scoring for the Gold Rush, led by Odyssey Sims, 17 points, Ariel Powers with 12, Muldrow with 10, and Barker with 10. Lexi Brown has 13 points, but we haven't heard from her since the first half. And the fourth quarter is underway. Turner showing her defensive availability to defend a variety of positions.
Yep,
out on the guard, Barker.
Yeah, I was going to say, you'll see her defending everywhere from the 3, the 4, the 5. She has the ability to come out on the perimeter and defend players at the three-point line as well.
Powers trying to shake Nurse. And it is the hoop and the harm for Ariel Powers, right?
Yeah, and the stank face. Okay, AP. I mean, Ariel Powers just putting the ball on the deck, going at Kia Stokes. You think I'm going right? Maybe not. Come back left. I see you, AP. Nice up and under. And 1.
Powers has 14 points. Yeah, stank face. Misses the free throw. She is working on a double-double, though, with those 8 rebounds to go along with the 15 points. Turner gives it back to Sherrod, who tried to turn the corner. Odyssey Sims cannot believe the whistle blows. And I'm kind of with O on this one. I thought she got that swipe nice and clean. And she's asking for a review. She's begging Coach Vaughn for a review. And they are going to take a look at this play. Cheryl, what do you see? Odyssey Sims thought she had this steal clean all day long.
Well, that's probably why they are challenging it.
Our crew chief is Jason Alabanza. Him and the crew will look at this, and we will step aside. Thanks so much for watching AU Pro Hoops. taking a look at what was adjudicated during the break. What do you see here, Cheryl?
A foul.
So it was a captain's challenge issued by Team Gold Rush. Bria Hartley asked for the replay review as team captain. And we are getting the ruling.
Yeah, I think Odyssey down low with her left hand. I think that's a foul.
And the call does stand as a personal foul against Odyssey Sims. So the replay unsuccessful. But you listen to your veteran, right? If you're Kia Vaughn, if Odyssey Sims thought she got it clean.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So it'll be ball out of bounds on the side for Team Rhythm. And how about Coach Curry, an opportunity to get her first win in this young AU season?
Well, we talked about the importance of having women sitting in that seat, and let alone black women sitting in that seat as a head coach. You know, it's, Cindy, we've talked about this before, see her, be her, and there's so many young girls out there watching AU that can look at Kia Vaughn and Anisha Curry and say, I want to someday do what they're doing.
Yes. A jump ball is called on the battle for the rebound. And we don't have possession arrows here. We jump it up.
Yes, we do. We don't believe in that.
No, well, because it's your favorite play. You love the jump ball. If they took that out, I think you would protest. So Bree Hall and Kia Stokes will jump it up. Under 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Both of these teams looking for a first win on the young AU season. Stokes winning that tip with ease.
Gotta stop the ball.
Right? Off the mark. Natasha Mack has another rebound.
I was going to say, who else is going to rebound the basketball?
She matches the total that she put up in game one, now with 14 again in game two. And that pass off the mark. And so another opportunity for Team Gold Rush to cut into this Team Rhythm lead. We've only had one basket scored here in this fourth quarter, and that has been by Team Gold Rush. Muldrow got tangled up. Looks like she's just going to walk off. A little hitch in the giddy-up. So ball out of bounds on the side for the team in black, trimmed in gold. Barker calling for it.
I like that matchup with Barker and Nye.
Barker too strong. Kia Stokes, weak side rebound. Powers lost the handle. Barker trying to find some daylight and an and one opportunity.
I'll tell you, big girl. Not really, but big girl.
Big guard. I'll give you the big guard.
Yes. Man, she's just a competitor. You got two closing out. Sarah Ashley Barker doing a nice job of putting the ball on the deck, getting to the hole, drawing the foul.
A new career high for Barker. She's got 13.
Cindy, she's a baller. B-A-L-L-A.
I like that. Shea Petty giving it up to Mack. Gold Rush leading 61-60. Mack inside. That will work. She's doing that in front of the Mercury contingent, which includes assistant GM Fleur McIntyre, Emily Nolan, Preston Fawcett, guy in charge of player development and recruiting. I see that SWAT. You did that a lot as a defender.
I like that though.
Yeah.
I like when they block it and they send it downtown.
I feel that. But I think the best blocks, and you did this a lot in your career,
you block it and you save it.
You keep it in play. Yes, it's
true.
basically
like
a live ball turnover. Yeah. Shot clock getting really skinny. Barker recognizing, Brown defending, and and then Barker just slipped. Kia Nurse is all alone. And Kia Nurse now has 22 to lead all scorers.
Yeah, that's just a bad turnover. Like, there's nothing you can do about that.
Although I will let Sarah Ashley know that as she gets older, sometimes her body will just do that to her. Because it happens to me all the time.
She's got a long ways to go.
Right? Nice finish by Odyssey Sims.
I think that happened to me a few times today.
Whew, I tell you, Sims has 19. She's trying to keep pace with Kia Nurse. That's why we talked about them at the top of the telecast. Those two are just walking buckets. Bree Hall doesn't get the shot to fall. And another opportunity for Gold Rush to take the lead in the game on this possession. Odyssey Sims wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Ariel Powers cleans up the mess. And with that, we have a timeout for Team Rhythm that has watched its lead evaporate as Team Gold Rush is winning this quarter 9-4. So now Team Gold Rush in position to win the game and win the quarter as well. Let's revisit game one and the action there. The MVPs, Caitlin Chen loves her some Nashville. We were so impressed with her on day one, Cheryl.
Yeah, I cannot wait to get Caitlin Chen up here for the half show because I have so many questions for her. But Caitlin Chen, as you said on Wednesday, Cindy, Caitlin Chen was so dynamic, so good with the ball, running her team, and it's no surprise. Not the behind the back.
Yes.
Split in two. I see you, Caitlin Chen, knocking down threes. There's no wonder she was MVP 1 in game 1.
That is so exciting for the young player. That's what we got 19 new faces this season. 19. And WNBA experience. Yeah. Just we're silly with it. Like it's crazy. Competition is fierce, and that's why we've got such a close game here on the nightcap of day 2 of competition. We only played for 12 days total. We start at the beginning of February. We're done in tidy fashion, so we don't interfere with any of the NCAA tournament or any of the conference tournaments. Ooh, Bree Hall hit the deck hard. Muldrow is strong.
Yeah, she is.
Wow.
And she's like, but I was just standing here.
Yeah, I just turned the corner. Ooh. Dang. That's country strong. Oof. Ball out of bounds on the side. Muldrow picking up the personal foul. Bree Hall's going to remember that. That's like extra ice bath time. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Lexi Brown trying to turn a corner. Denied by Sims. Shot clock getting real skinny. Shea Petty recognizes floater won't fall. And here come the Gold Rush with the basketball and the lead. Bria Hartley trying to create some space, and there's the daylight.
Oh, that's pretty, Bria.
Ooh, Kia Nurse goes down hard, and Muldrow is like, I tried to get out of the way, and that's the second personal foul for her in about 30 seconds.
She's like, what do you want me to do?
Exactly.
It was a foul. It was a foul.
Natasha Mack earning a well-deserved rest. She's got 13 rebounds to go along with 9 points. And Dory Harrison comes up with the steal and will shoot some free throws as Bree Hall comes through with the foul.
Who says basketball is not a contact sport?
We're not playing tiddlywinks. I'll tell you that right now. As Dory Harrison steps to the free throw line, we welcome in for her first chair chat with us, Sarah Ashley Barker. How are you in your first season of AU?
I'm good. I've enjoyed it so far. It's been a lot of fun.
How is it different from other basketball settings you've played in?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a player-led league, and so the players are doing it and they're coaching it, and then obviously the head coach is stepping in when the captain wants it to. But it's been a lot of fun, and just being able to get to know everybody here, and so many young ladies that just love basketball and love to compete. It's been a lot of fun.
Hey, Sarah, it's Cheryl Swoops. I am just smiling super big because I'm a fan of yours.
Hey, I'm a fan of yours.
Thank you. But I've been talking about you since Wednesday. I love how hard you play, how you compete every possession. Do you ever get tired is my first question.
Sometimes, but you just got to keep pushing. I have 3 brothers, so I played, tackle football, basketball in the backyard, and all that kind of stuff, and they never let me have anything easy, so,
Listen, I grew up with brothers, so I understand that. What are you hoping to gain from AU that you can take back to the Sparks next season?
Yeah, obviously just being a better defender, and then too, just shooting the shots when I'm open. I think I was a little hesitant last year, and so just being aggressive offensively, getting back into that rhythm, and then just obviously playing basketball the right way too. We learned a lot from the vets. I've got an older team with the Gold Rush, and it's been a lot of fun just to learn from Odyssey, learn from Kia, and just learn from Bria, just everybody on this team. Yeah. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, listen, I know y'all are trying to win this game, and if y'all are going to win, I'm saying this, you need to get back in the game, but I have one more thing to say to you.
What's up?
A lot of rookies, when they come in the league, it takes them a time to adjust, but you are ready. You are so ready for this moment. So keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
I enjoy watching you play.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Wait. I have one more.
Okay, what's up?
Sarah Ashley, what are you trying to add to your game here at Athletes Unlimited? Everybody's working on something. What else do you want to expand on?
Yeah, my balance, and then y'all saw me fall at the free throw line right there. So
that wasn't your fault.
Definitely my balance, and then just getting the 3-point shot off quicker and more consistent for sure.
Okay, we're going to be on the lookout for that as well. Thanks so much for the time, and you survived your first chair chat.
I love it.
Thank you. Bye. Natasha Mack with the finish right in front of that Phoenix Mercury contingent. Why is that important? When the WNBA does figure itself out, CBA is worked out, everybody that is not on a rookie contract is a free agent, except for Lexi Brown and Kalani Brown. So there will be a ton of player movement. So everybody is looking to make hay in front of all the WNBA personnel that we have in the house. Coyne Holmes can't connect. Shea Petty is still checking her chiclets after taking a pop in the mouth. Ariel Powers fires from distance. And Matt comes through with rebound number 14 to match her efforts in game 1. And that is the easiest rebound she'll ever get.
But her rebounding ability, though, it's like she has a knack for the ball. She knows where the ball's going to come off every time it goes up.
Yes. Bria Hartley stepping through. Doesn't get the roll, but will shoot some free throws. A reminder, we want you to experience AU Pro Basketball in person. Join us here in Music City at the Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Don't miss a halftime performance by Michael Warren during Game 1 tomorrow. For the complete schedule and to get your tickets, visit auprobasketball.com. And if you love women's basketball, this is the place to be. The star power in the stands tonight. Lynn Roberts from the LA Sparks is here. The list goes on and on. Becky Hammond from the Aces. We've got a contingent from the Mercury. There is Becky. Can I just say, I want to know where she got that cashmere coat, first of all.
Of course you can say
stunning. And she's not wearing a hoodie. I almost didn't recognize her.
I know, right?
Right?
I'm like, Becky, girl, get that coat up. You don't need it in Vegas.
Yes, well, but you know what? It is so cold here in Nashville. I appreciate why she brought it. Thankfully, the temperatures will warm up as this season goes on for AU.
Good D.
Lexi Brown trying to thread the needle. Bria Hartley coming through with the steal. Odyssey Sims in the trees. And a whistle blows.
Just come back.
Okay, so what did you want her to do with the basketball?
Well, she was attacked. I like the pass, right? Bria she led her to the basket, Odyssey caught it. Odyssey wanted to do a reverse, but the defense was over there.
Yep.
So just come back and finish on the right.
Okay.
That's why I was like, come back, because there was no defense there.
Well, I know when you start demonstrating for me that there was something that you wanted to see happen. Yes.
Come back this way. Because she could have faked like she was going to go reverse and just come back this way. But she drew the foul. She's going to the free throw line.
Odyssey Sims has 20, looking to make it 21. And she does. Such a beautiful free throw shooter, that lefty magic. Gold Rush on top, 76-68, and looking to win this quarter as well. Up comfortably, 20-8 here in the fourth quarter.
Good extra pass, Lexi.
Shea Petty can't connect from distance, and Barker is just looking for somebody to throw to. Barker bouncing inside to Dory Harrison, trying to step through against Mack. And Mack is like, hold up.
I just caught it.
I just caught the basketball on a block.
Oh, they called it on Lexi.
Oh, Lexi Brown ticketed with the personal foul. Okay, Natasha now smiling. She's like, yeah, that wasn't me.
Because she literally was just standing there.
Yeah,
Dory
like,
said, here you go.
So Dory Harrison back to the free throw line. Gets the roll on that first one. As Gold Rush adds to its lead here in the quarter, it looks like Gold Rush is going to finally walk away with a victory early here in this season. What is different about Gold Rush tonight compared to when we first saw them Wednesday night?
Well, I think they played a lot more team basketball tonight than they did on Wednesday night. And that could simply be because game one, right? New players are still trying to learn each other, adjust to everybody. You come back, your second game, you get a better feel of who's on the floor with you, what your teammates can do, and they definitely played more 5-on-5 team basketball than they did the other night. It was a lot of one-on-one, a lot of one shot, I mean, one pass, one shot, and when you move the basketball and you get the best shot you can get, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, 100%. Little stoppage there because of a clock issue. That has been sorted. Congratulations to Sequoia Holmes. She hit her first three of the season on the last possession for the Rhythm. Odyssey Sims pulls. Odyssey. Oh, what a move. Just didn't get the finish. Still battling and brings it back out and says, I'll reset.
She's like, okay, let's start all over.
Right? 21 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Oh. And that three ball spins out for Hartley, but another opportunity for Gold Rush, and a foul is called.
And if you're Team Rhythm right now, you're trying to get back in this game. You're only down by 7. You still got time, but you have to rebound the basketball. You cannot continue to give them offensive opportunities.
Yeah, because you can make up this deficit of 7 points easier than you can make up the quarter points, which is 11.
Yes.
So now it's all about chasing the win and the 180 win points that go for winning the game. So 60 quarter points for winning the quarter here in the fourth. And that, right now, looks like it will be Team Gold Rush leading 24-11.
Well, I'm curious on Rhythm's substitution right now.
Why?
Well, it's a minute 21 to go. You're down by 9, and you put Brianna Turner in, and you take out Kia Nurse, and you take out Sequoia Holmes. Like, you're taking your shooters out when you're trying to get some threes and get back in the game.
Cutting to this deficit for sure. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is fueled by Gatorade. Taking a look at the competitors' faces tonight. If you think this is just for grins and giggles, think again. There is money on the line, especially for the top 4 players on the leaderboard when this is all said and done. On March 1st, we will crown our 5th AU champion.
Wow.
I know. Anna Camden has more about what's going on with the Rhythm.
Well, you guys just talked about the subbing of the Rhythm and that they're going to want their shooters in if they're going to close the gap in this last minute and 20 seconds. And they did just draw up a play for Lexi Brown to get a 3. We'll see if they execute it, if she gets the open shot. But great call from you two up there in the booth.
All right, thanks so much, Anna. That was all Cheryl. I'm just the wingman. So here we go.
Well, I mean, no, that was just basketball.
Hey. As long as we get to say sexy Lexi again,
Yes.
I'm all for it. Get her the rock.
Oh, good screen. You gotta hit her. You gotta hit her with the screen.
There it is. Natasha Mack trying to corral the rebound. Ball is poked out of bounds. And it looks like it will stay with Team Rhythm. I love the battle between Dory Harrison and Natasha Mack and the sportswomanship.
I know Anna was talking about Dory and Izzy playing together, but I got to tell you, going back to last year, I can't wait until they're playing against each other and having to defend each other, because that is a battle you want to see.
That was spicy, for sure. Okay, so the foul is whistled against Dory Harrison. And so the ball goes out of bounds, and now we're trying to determine which team has possession of the basketball. So our officials, led by Jason Alabanza, gathering, having a chat. And the referees are just looking to see who has possession of the basketball. Want to shout out some of our terrific crew: Casey Carter, our producer, director Pat Lowry, my statistician extraordinaire Jacob Underwood, the woman who stands next to me and dances and sings and serenades me all night long, the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops. Anna Camden has been bringing it. If you're confused and think that I'm wrong and saying that she played at Penn State and Richmond, shame on you, because she played at both schools. So there we go. What do you think, Cheryl? Who is it off of?
Well, it's definitely a foul on Dory.
Yep.
I'm wondering if they're looking to see if the foul was committed prior to the ball coming in bounds, which, yeah, it is.
Yep, she held her. Held Turner.
Well, because if she doesn't hold her, Brianna Turner is slipping to the basket for an easy layup.
Oh, for sure. So we have a minute and 10 seconds on the clock here in the fourth quarter with a fresh shot clock at 14. Gold Rush comfortably up in the quarter, 24-11. But what's in play now is the 180 win points for the game. Gold Rush on top, 80-71. But there's still enough time, the way the Rhythm can shoot the three ball, to take the game.
Well, so here's the thing. If you're Gold Rush, you don't, no pun intended, but you don't want to rush.
Yeah, I got you.
Right?
I got you.
You want to take your time. You want to be patient. You're winning the quarter. You're winning the game. Run time off the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're Rhythm,
shoot.
You need some rhythm.
Yes. Shoot the basketball and trust your rebounders.
You want to get quick shots. You have shooters. Get your shooters in. Right? Spread it out. Penetrate. Kick out for a three. You want to get some quick buckets right now.
They got 4 players in double figures do the Rhythm, led by Kia Nurse with 22. They've hit 10 of 31 from 3, so they can bury triples if needed. And they can also get rebounds. Natasha Mack, 11 points and 15 rebounds for the double-double. Shea Petty is on the free throw line.
Because the foul was committed before the ball came in bounds.
Yes. And so Petty hits the free throw, and it will be Rhythm basketball. So opportunity for Rhythm to continue to cut into this lead.
I need Kia Nurse in the ballgame.
She is not in the ballgame.
She's been knocking it down all night from the three.
Shea Petty, long triple. No. Sarah Ashley Barker maintaining that balance and getting that rebound.
That was funny. She says, I know y'all saw me fall. I was just going to say the floor was wet.
That's it.
That wasn't you.
Now, Gold Rush, to your point, not rushing.
Yeah.
Hanging on to the basketball. Shot clock getting low. Odyssey Sims. Pia Stokes with the O board. Dory Harrison can't convert from 3. And it's the Rhythm trying to move quickly. Nye. Turnaround won't fall. And the shot clock is off. It looks like Gold Rush is going to do it. What has impressed you most about this team today?
Well, I can appreciate the way they came back, the way they bounced back, because they were very disappointed in their performance on Wednesday, but I appreciate how they came back. They played together as a team, and Odyssey Sims still not knocking down a three.
That is a final as Gold Rush wins the game, and the 180 win points that go along with winning the game, and they win the quarter as well. So another 60 win points for every player on the leaderboard in that regard, for a total of 240. Gold Rush winning the game 80-72 as Team Rhythm stays winless. Aerial Powers was on display.
Yeah, Aerial Powers came out, and she really was getting it done from everywhere on the floor, attacking the basket, putting the ball on the deck, finishing at the rim. She was so good and solid for Gold Rush tonight.
16 points and 9 rebounds for Aerial Powers, as she just missed out on a double-double, and she is standing by with our Anna Camden. Anna, take it away.
Thanks, Cindy. We're talking about her lip gloss over here. She wants a lip gloss for the broadcast. Errol, you have an infectious energy on the court. What went well for you tonight?
Ooh, first of all, our team got some quarter wins because we didn't have any last game. Just getting to the basket, doing what I do best, taking that contact and finishing. Yep.
What was the pregame message that was different to have a different result here tonight?
Ooh, we all kind of talked, and we were upset with ourselves, and just building team chemistry, seeing what we could do. We lost 2 players, unfortunately, the first game, fouled out with one of the players. So just being able to have what we have and saying it's all we need.
Yeah. We've seen a variety of celebrations from you. A flex, a stank face. What's your favorite one?
Flex on them. Flex on them. That's my favorite.
Great game. Thanks. Go enjoy it.
Thanks so much, Anna and Aerial Powers. We're about ready to put a bow on week number 1 of Athletes Unlimited. Here is our upcoming schedule tomorrow. It'll be the Eclipse and Rhythm Saturday at 6:30, followed by the Gold and Gold Rush with myself, Cheryl, and Anna as well. Nice way to end the week, right?
Yeah, you know what? This game was a really good game, but I'm super excited to see what happens tomorrow night.
Again, our final score is Gold Rush winning 80-72. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball continues tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern, as the Eclipse take on the Rhythm. Check out where you can watch on the website, auprobasketball.com. For Cheryl Swoops, Anna Camden, and our entire crew, I am Cindy Brunson. Thanks so much for watching.